are in Valencia still.
Yes.
And 5 years later, we are still on YouTube. This is our anniversary this week in September 2014. We started this channel, and we did it because, actually, why did we do it anyway?
Well, I started to create the YouTube account because of Brianna. She started to watch nice nursery rhymes in YouTube, and I want to keep the channel that she's watching, so I create the account and then subscribe them. So that's the time that we started to watch YouTube. Yeah. Well,
yeah, we started to watch YouTube, and then we got interested in some of the content that we saw from some travelers. I knew this, actually I'll just say who it was, why not? It's Ka Sundance. Thank you, Ka, if you're ever watching. He's a German dude, and his wife have been traveling for 20 years with their kids. And they, I think when we began watching, they had 3 or 4 kids, and now they've got 6 kids. And they're still traveling. They're kind of made their home base Costa Rica. But that inspired us to start thinking, and a lot of other things on we watched videos on minimalization. That's easy to say for me.
Yes.
And just simplifying life, and we've been becoming more disillusioned with the same old in the USA, and then just the mentality and the happiness index there seemed to be swirling the drain. People didn't seem that happy as much anymore, and or as neighborly as they used to be in the olden days. So we just started thinking and watching and thinking. Said, well, we just made the channel, created the channel, and we made some blunders along the way, and it was a lot of fun learning how to do videos. And the first video was, what was the name of that one? The
Filipino lumpia recipe.
And were you nervous when you did that video?
Oh my God, yep. I was so shy, really nervous. My mouth, it's kind of, don't want to open it. And when I stand up, my leg is shaking. Yeah, that was really funny when we started to watch YouTube. We started to see life, and then we're sitting in our big house on that day, and we realized that we're not happy and it's kind of bored, and we started to think that we're gonna do a lot of traveling. So here we are now in Philippines.
Yeah, I mean, I was retired and looking at retirement, how I wanted to really make it happen. And I really saw a lot of miserable people retired around me. I mean, they didn't look that enthusiastic about life, and a lot of them were very unhealthy, and many are overweight and sluggish, and just kind of getting miserable, seemed to be miserable. And so we decided we'd try something else, and I really took a lunge toward it. And
yes, we live on that big house, but we're not happy. Like my work, my job every day is like rewinding over and over and over. I was realizing this is the same work from yesterday.
Yeah, do the same thing over and over again. You go to the same grocery store over and over. You can take a trip here and there, but still. But forget about all that. Why don't we just show that clip, that first video from what was it? When did you publish it? The 9th of September?
September 9, 2014. That was very embarrassing video.
You look good. You looked young. Sure.
And you look young.
5 years ago, I was 60 years old when we made that video.
That was our very first video.
How old were you? You must have been 30.
I was 30 because Brianna is 1.5 years on that time.
Brianna was 1.5 years, just learning. She just learned to walk in that house.
She can't talk yet. She's just squishing in there.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just show you that video right now. Oh, look at that. I remember that old intro.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. We're just sitting here in our living room.
Oh, look at your hair. You look so handsome back then. What happened now?
I don't know. My hair vanished. I'm 5 years older. What can I say?
Look at that very nice kitchen, huh? Let's go. I'm going to show you the ingredients. Oh, I'm so shy and the time, nervous. My leg is shaking. I feel like I'm going to cry.
The very first YouTube video ever.
This is cabbage. I don't even know what did I say. 3 cups of this. And carrots. So nervous. Like 2/3 of carrots. And just a little bit of ginger, and
Do
we're
you
gonna
think you'd
mince
still
this.
be doing YouTube 5
And
years
one
later?
egg. We
Oh,
need
yeah.
this to sell the
Oh, you did think
egg
so?
roll rubber.
You
And
thought you'd be
here's
doing
the
it
egg
when you
roll
did this?
rubber.
Yes, I thought we will do
25
uploading more
pieces.
videos in that
It's
time.
enough to do
5
this
years from now?
Yeah.
1 pound of ground
When we
pork.
started.
And this is 3 cups of oil we're gonna need. And we're gonna need a little bit of granulated garlic and black peppercorns grinded, and a little bit of soy sauce, not too much. And the final sauce when the egg roll is done is sweet chili sauce. So for now, I'm gonna wash this cabbage and the carrots and
We'll provide a
ginger.
link at the end of this video if you'd like to watch the complete cooking recipe. That was a lot of fun making that video, and we both felt awkward. I felt awkward, but I you know,
It takes like whole day to finish the video.
yeah, it took us a long time.
Plus editing.
Yeah, so how did you really feel?
I feel really embarrassed in that video.
Oh, since 5 years have passed, how do you feel now when you're talking to the camera?
I feel comfortable now in the videos because I'm not so shy, and my English is a little bit better right now. Not so shy anymore. I used to hide before when I see people, but now when I see people like some of our followers or subscribers go, hey, Turquoise Sunset. So I talk to them. I used to hide, you know. And I learned how to edit videos pretty good.
Yeah, so you learned a lot of things, and actually the subscribers, getting to meet them personally and having so much fun getting to know so many people
Yes.
from this, that it's kind of bolstered your courage, right?
Yes, it's fun to meet new subscribers and old subscribers, new people and nice people, except for those bad people. I don't want to meet them.
You know, out of all the subscribers and viewers we've had, we've only had a few trolls, as they say, and we recently had another one, but we hadn't had one in, gosh, about a year.
Yes.
Or so, and but that happens. But that's not a stumbling block. Just block and delete's what we've been doing over the years, and there's
We
only-
don't reply bad comments. How about you? What you learn in YouTube?
I learned a lot of things because by doing YouTubes, you have to actually research sometimes some things. You get to meet a lot of people if you do it, like when we're traveling and checking out hotels. You know, you have to talk to general managers, and you do a lot of stuff. I mean, it's pretty good. It's enriching. I really like that aspect of it. And I learned to feel more comfortable. I know my first video there, I felt kind of a little awkward at it, even though I'd had some little acting experience back in the day when I was in Hollywood working. But I did learn something back then that's helped to YouTubers that are new, is that when you're speaking into the camera, just think of it as though you're just talking to a friend or just one person. Don't think about the fact that you know, the camera could be showing this to thousands and thousands of people or hundreds of thousands of people. You can't think of it that way, because and then also you think of it like we're all kind of like one mind and one spirit. So just get more personal with it, I think, is the answer to that, and not sweat it so much. And you know, the beauty is the editing programs are lifesavers, as any YouTuber will tell you. We love the new editors. It helps so much. And in the early days, we didn't have a good editor. So if you do start a YouTube channel, get yourself a good editor. Get a halfway decent camera. It can be real simple. So I learned that you don't have to have the fanciest equipment to do well on YouTube. And also in the beginning, when you're doing YouTube, don't expect it to take off, and don't get disappointed, because I think the first year we might have only had a couple hundred subscribers in our first year.
88.
88 total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Slowly, and all of a sudden it took off.
Not all of a sudden. It took a couple of years. You know, I mean, it starts to build exponentially, but now we're around 30. Today's date, we're around 34,000 subscribers, and the AdSense is going up nicely, and so I can't get discouraged in the beginning. That's for sure. So I learned a heck of a lot. I'm always learning, and it's good because it forces you to travel and do things, or to engage other people if you're going to do YouTubes. So, and then you make a lot of friends. That's another thing I love about it.
Yes.
Yeah, the friends that you met, that you see around, and we see as we travel. And we talked to, I just received a Facebook call from a guy from Iceland last night. And to be honest, I'd never met anybody from Iceland in my life. So, and it was great. So his family was there and had a nice little chat.
So what's the next plan in the next 5 years?
The next plan in the next 5 years is we're going to keep making videos and growing this channel and getting content out there. And
More traveling?
More traveling. We'll be going back, traveling to Cebu again, because we've got to do some Social Security work for Bryson and finish up some final stuff there that we hadn't been able to complete while we were in the States. I got to go see my dentist again, Green Apple Dental, there at the Ayala Mall. So I'll be doing that, and then from there we're going to come back here, then head on off again to Bohol.
Yay!
Yeah, Bohol.
We're gonna spend time to my family over there in Bohol. So come along with us. We're gonna see you in Cebu and we're gonna see you in Bohol.
Let's go. See you guys in the next video.
Bye everybody.
Bye. So come along with us.
Come on,
Let's go.
Bryson.
Grate all the carrots. It's fun. As I said, you can buy shredded carrots, but I prefer to do like this. It's more preserved. You can do this in grater, but I like to do like this. It's easier for me. You just cut it in very tiny pieces, like this. Here's the lumpia. It's already cooked.